Hello Helldivers, welcome to the Double-Edge Sickle Ultimate Testing Ground. For you who don't know what is Double-Edge Sickle, it is an energy-based weapon from the Servant of Freedom Warbond, and you need to unlock it first, which needed 1000 super credits, and the weapon itself only costs 35 medals. And let's see the stats here. A LAS 16 sickle model with all overheating protection conveniently removed, allowing for far longer bursts of fire, does more damage when overheated, at the cost of slightly burning the user. It has 55 damage, 15 fire limit, 2 recoil and 700 fire rate. It has a lot of traits, that is light, medium, heavy penetrating and heat ammo. But the truth is, it has only one trait, that is heat. And the more heat, the more damage it has. What does it mean? It means when you shoot, the heat is becoming more hot, right? Unlike the sickle that you have to remove the heating ammo, but this weapon can go on like never tomorrow. It feels like you have infinite ammo. But the more hot it is, the more the damage increase and the penetration increase. But just like the name, it's double edge. The more damage you give, the more damage you receive. It has 4 different phases. The first phase is 0 to 25% hit. It's a normal shot with 55 damage and light armor penetration with no damage received. And the second phase is 25 to 50% hit. It's still 55 damage, but it is a medium armor penetration with 10 damage per second received. And the third phase is 50 to 90% hit. The damage is increased to 70 damage and still medium armor penetration with 20 damage per second received. And the last phase is 90% above hit. The damage will cap at 70 damage and it becoming heavy armor penetration with total 50 damage per second received with additional damage from being set on fire. Without proper resistance, this last phase will likely to kill the user. Interesting, eh? But what kind of resistance? There's a lot of resistance now in Helldivers. You have the vitality booster, acclimated armor passive, and inflammable armor passive. And people say there's some condition too to reduce the damage. Whether it can prone to decrease the fire, or it became usable in extreme cold weather or in intense heat weather. Of course, we will try it all. Without being said, I'm only using it on medium armor set. Why? Because the light armor is very brittle. Even a hunter hit you 70 or 90% of your health, and with this burning effect you will die instantly. And heavy armor is very strong, but honestly, I rarely use heavy armor. It slows, it reduces stamina. If all you do is tanking without dodging, I don't think it's very good dive. Well, without further ado, let's jump right to it. Okay, the first one is always the normal ones. We will see the difference of normal armor without anything and with only vitality booster while standing and falling. As you can see, the vitality booster indeed help almost 2 seconds for the normal armor. And proning feels it doesn't do anything because normal armor doesn't even go up above 90%. Okay, what if we have a shield generator? Just like you see, it can contain a bit of damage and won't let the user die before the shield broken, but it's only held 1 or 2 seconds. Next we will test it on acclimated armor, which has 50% burn resistance, and see how the environmental Zark will help. and the environmental doesn't affect it at all, and proning has a little effect on it too. And this is the test for acclimated armor with vitality and without.
Point me to the enemy!
And again, the proning has a little effect on it too. Now we will test it on the best armor for this weapon, the inflammable armor, which has 75 burn resistance.
Point me to the enemy! Helldivers, reporting to the front!
And just like you guys see, the difference is in armor really huge. And the effect of vitality booster on this armor really huge too. And while proning, it can almost do 30 seconds of shooting. Oh my god. I tried it again on water, but it doesn't affect anything. The result is the same as the last. So next we will test on the field. It just really help in our situation. The first one is the illuminate. The target is of course the tripod. It does 11 seconds of shooting, or maybe you can do it less because I have to dodge the laser. Next is the hook from the automatons. It does a 14 seconds of shooting, that's a long time. And next is the charger from the terminids. To be honest, don't do this for the charger. This is my 5th try, and still the charger can be stopped. This is just wasting time from running around, and I even trigger a bug breach. So just forget it. Okay, the important one is don't do this without proper resistance. It will be useless without it. And there is so much weapon that can be better than this, but I think this weapon is okay. And so many people bring up to me that stop shooting, stop the burning. It doesn't. Yes, it stopped the damage, but it doesn't stop the burning. But yes, you can prone or dive to put out the fire. And someone told me you can put out a fire with a prone, not dive. So it does put out a fire, but you cannot always in prone position because eventually you will burn. So that's it guys for this testing. I hope you can enjoy and let me know in the comments if you have trick or for anything else. Thank you for watching. Good day.